See, like Arsenal, hate Arsenal. If you like, make fun of them like I do, tease them like I love doing. The fact remains that that club are actually out for serious business this season. Yesterday, they made the Premier League proud by being the very first club to finish the UEFA Champions League group stage with 100% record, unbeaten record. That is not an easy one, regardless of difficult teams, difficult clubs that they faced. Okay, there were one or two clubs that I wanted them to lose against. When they played Inter, I was like, guy, Inter make me proud today. They beat Inter. When they played Bayern Munich, I was like, Bayern Munich, today is the day. Please beat Arsenal for me. Still, Arsenal beat them. But somehow I was happy with that Bayern result because Bayern humiliated me and Arsenal went and retaliated. All right, and I was somehow happy with it. All right, because they are my London younger brothers. So somehow, if the big brother messes up, the younger brother can try to restore the family honor. That was what Arsenal did. Now, the UEFA Champions League group stage match is finished yesterday. And the teams that made the top 8 have, of course, automatic qualification to the round of 16. The surprising part is this. 5 teams from England made the top 8, including Tottenham, that are currently struggling in the Premier League right now. On the Premier League table, Tottenham are 14th. But on the Champions League table, they are 4th. Just make that make sense. The only Spanish team that managed to make the top 8 are Barcelona. Real Madrid crashed out. The almighty Real Madrid you and I know are going for playoff. The almighty PSG that you and I know, the defending champions, are going for playoffs. And let me be real with you. Believe it or not, that playoff is not funny. And that was one of the reasons that I never wanted Chelsea to get there. Alright, the teams you're likely to meet there, they will shock you. Just like last season, Liverpool, they were the overall table toppers, just like Arsenal right now. But the next game they had in the round of 16, they crashed out. It was the same PSG that survived playoff, the same way they go for playoff this season, that met Liverpool on the round of 16 and beat them. That's to tell you that the playoffs is not easy, because if a team that went for playoff could actually come back to beat the eventual top team on that table, how do you explain that? But the point is this, all right? I don't think the Premier League is actually getting the honor, like the respect, the flowers it truly deserves. Okay, with the way these teams are going this season, let's be real. At least I see one team from England getting to the final, if not 2. I don't want to say 2, because if I say 2, then maybe it will sound as if I'm trying to be greedy or maybe funny. But that's the truth. Okay, because Arsenal, this team, they are likely to throw up surprises. This I have to be honest with you, because if they are topping the Champions League table and also topping the Premier League table with reasonable gap, they are ready for the season. Believe it or not, Chelsea, they have their way of coming from behind to surprise people. And I saw some of our fans comment yesterday. They were like, this is our season. If you begin to look like that season, there were some similar occurrences that happened in the past that when we won the Champions League, they are beginning to repeat themselves now. I don't want to mention that. I don't want to go there, right? But let's be real. The Premier League is not a joke, okay? And if there's anything they are good at playing European games. And Tottenham, as I said earlier, they are not informed in the Premier League, but in the Champions League they are putting no surprises. They can still go far. You never can tell. So guys, what's your thoughts on this? Which team impressed you most, and which of these teams you see going all the way? Let's be real, sentiment aside, all right? I'm a Chelsea fan, but let's be real. Which of these teams you see going all the way?